Yeah, team fought hard, strained, gave all that they had, and we just created and produced too many plays that caused losing in games. So explosive plays in the passing game and turnover for uncontested score. Can't win a football game like that, and that's what happened. We're excited to play Thursday night in Houston.
Any questions for Coach Diaco, please? *1 on your telephone keypad to join the queue. The operator will introduce you.
And we'll take our first question from Dan Tortora with wakeupcalldt.com. Please go ahead, sir.
Good morning, Coach. How are you?
Good. Good morning.
To look at this game, just what you can say about, on the other side of it, Amba Edetawo for Syracuse, leading the country now in receptions. Obviously, it was a loss for you, but can you just speak on going up against a player like that?
I mean, he's a great player, plays hard, class act, high-level skill, a real threat, at any point in time to run over the top of you or win the battle for the ball, on the 50-50 jump balls. So great player.
And then as far as your team moving forward, just what you can say about positives you've taken away and kind of going into this game against Houston, what you're seeing, and, kind of how you're assessing the team at this point through these first few games.
Yeah, we just keep getting better. So we did so many more things, so many more positive things overall in the three phases for the 4 quarters. That continues to be a trend. That's just a fact. So whether you want to hear it or not, winning and losing can tilt that scale for outsiders, which I understand. But the fact of the matter is the 3 phases are improving, and we just got to eliminate those plays that are game-changing plays. They're absolutely game-changing plays, and there was just a few of them, but they changed the game.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate your time.
And we'll take our next question from John Altavia with the Hartford Courant. Please go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Good morning, Bob.
Hi, John.
Hey, I was wondering if you were Tom Herman this week and you were stepping in front of your team to speak to them about in the motivational way, how much would you lean on what happened in last year's game? It was Houston's only loss. They seemed to sting them. Would you use that as to motivate your team for Thursday night?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not Coach Herman, and I'd love to be and will be, with our team at some point in time, in the circumstance of being the number 6 team in America. And so how he motivates his team, I'm not sure. He's done a fantastic job of doing it up to this point, and coaching his team, and they're a wonderful team. And I couldn't possibly prognosticate on what he would be saying, thinking, or doing at this point.
I was just more asking you, Bob, if you would do it, if you had the opportunity, if you were in that position.
We like to focus on ourselves and try to get better. So I mean, we're not at that point with our program, and we go day to day. I'm excited about practice today, and that's what we talk about. So today we would be talking about practice today, and that's what we would do.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
And we'll take our next question from Joseph Duarte with the Houston Chronicle. Please go ahead, sir.
Sir, hello?
Hello?
Hey, Coach, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. I was wondering, last year when you played Houston, Greg Ward Jr., their quarterback, really didn't see the field because of an ankle injury, and I don't think you've faced him otherwise. When you look at him on film, what jumps out to you? The fact that, one, they didn't have him in that game last year, and what he means to the team?
Yeah, Greg Ward Jr. is an electric player. He's an electric player athletically. He runs like a great back, like a great nationally ranked and recognized back or slot receiver. He has that type of skill and ability, but he's also a very underrated passer. He's a much better passer than people are talking about. This guy can make all the throws. He's got pocket poise and presence. He's not just scrambling to run. You know, he sits in the pocket and delivers the ball down the field. He moves in the pocket and gives himself time and space and delivers the ball down the field. So this guy's a real passer too. I mean, he's a well-rounded quarterback. I think it's a mistake to just compartmentalize and kind of put Greg into some kind of profile box. That's not the case. This guy can quarterback his team. He's a smart player. He puts the offense in appropriate plays. He's got a real football intelligence with his reads as it relates to coverage. I've been very impressed with his quarterbacking. I think a lot of people talk about his athleticism, but I've been very impressed with his quarterbacking.
Thank you.
Sure.
And we'll take our next question from Tim Griffin with San Antonio Express News. Please go ahead, sir.
Hey, good morning, Bob. How are you doing today?
Good, and you?
Pretty good, thank you. Pretty good. Hey, you had a chance to see Navy earlier in the season. I'm curious, how would you compare this team that Ken has this year, maybe compared to some others that he's had over the years? Is this very similar to the teams that always seem to be coming from the academy there?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's however many players are on the team, and including the prep. I mean, I don't know, it's got to be close to 200 athletes. I think, I mean, it's maybe 170 to 210 in that number of football players on their team and preparing to be on their team. So it's like, you know, seeing them for the last 15 years or so. They just reload, same team, here we go.